Here with head coach Anna Nimz after a mild celebration, I would say, in the locker room there. Coach, talk to me about tonight, the efforts throughout the evening, the defensive pressure, the shots that went in when we needed them, just overall, just how great they played tonight, really.
Yeah, they really did. I think what's fun to see is that from K-State, they played 2 quarters, really good basketball. I thought against Wichita State, they played 3 great quarters, and tonight they put all 4 together. So it was exciting to see that. It was exciting to see the maturity that was had on the court, and it's really nice having a grad transfer that understands the game and just the feel of it sometimes. But every single kid, whether they played or didn't play, impacted the game, and we talk about that all the time about understanding your role, owning your role, and being the best at that role. But the genuine growth between those 3 games is really exciting, and not just in the win-loss category, but really in different players contributing, different players getting hot when we needed it to. I really like the fact that we were able to kind of switch in and out of a couple defenses. We got down 13, we got down 9 at one time, and I was excited, and I keep saying that because I really am, but they were able to play through it. And they took on a little bit better than we have that next play mentality, and so it's just fun. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them collectively, every single player. So yeah.
Like you said, started off a little bit slow, but that was because Arkansas started off crazy
hot.
hot.
And I don't even know that we started off slow, but they came out just stroking it.
So there was a timeout you called there, maybe 3 minutes left in that first quarter, and the switch just kind of flipped. We ended the quarter with 8-0 run.
Yep.
And so what was the message, if you can tell us, in that huddle that really kind of turned the game around at that point?
Settle in, respect the shooters. You've taken their temperature. Obviously, they've proven to be really hot, so let's get out and guard.
Yeah. Talk about the play towards the end of the game. There's so many moments that kind of stick out tonight, but Carmela hitting a couple huge shots. She gets the and one there in the second half. Mo knocking down some shots. Giselle, CP goes 3 for 3 on threes in the third quarter.
She was hot.
It was just like, and you kind of mentioned it already, getting what you needed at the right time, and it just kind of continued throughout the entire rest of the game.
And one we didn't mention, and all those players were clutch. And again, stepping up and hitting those free throws down the stretch at the end of the game with the pressure on. Awesome. I told Giselle, as many shots as she hit, what takes real guts is to be the girl that has to throw the ball in time-sensitive situations. I thought she did a great job. CP tracking that long pass down. We knew if we could get it away from them, allow that clock to expire, and they're fast enough, they still got to foul off. So, so that was exciting, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that our bigs went out and we put in Alex Harrison, and she got a steal, got a dish, we scored. And that's how you do it. If you get 1 minute, you own it. If you get 2 minutes or what have you, and I would consider her and her minute and 30, I would consider that a stat stuffer. It's fun. It's really fun. I'm excited. Have I mentioned it?
You mentioned all the things as well, but the charges also that we were able to take. I know Giselle had at least 4, just getting in position on a lot of them in transition defense as well.
And what that really is selflessness, and that's exciting to see with a new group and any group in particular. But if I'm being honest, I think they probably took a few more that maybe were missed. But anytime that you have a team willing to put their body on the line, time in and time out, or time in and time again, I think that speaks volumes to what they're about. And we talked a lot about, let's not take good shots, but let's learn how to take great shots. Still missed a little bit maybe on that, but just overall, I thought they did awesome.
We talked about in our fireside chat,
that was nice.
Turning these learning efforts from Kansas State and Wichita State into a winning effort. We did that tonight. How do you keep it going?
I think this is just the catalyst. I think this is just the beginning. They're buying into one another, and I still think we have tools that have yet to go off. We have players that still haven't had that aha, but we believe in them. And I was telling Jazz, I kind of thumped her nicely, gave her a little thump in the chest. I said, I'm getting on to you because you're a tough. Go out there and be the tougher girl. And she did. She took a charge, and it's the first charge in her entire career. So we just have players that maybe are still playing a little bit reserved, but when everybody breaks out, this group is special.
All right, Coach. Well, congrats on the win. Certainly going to make that bus trip home a lot better.
Yes, it will. Fork 'em Demons.